women can be head of genres in different countries. Like I'm head of rap in Ukraine. Yes.
Thank you, Alyona, for taking the time for this little interview. Maybe if we have time in the end, we can also include your questions, but maybe not, because I have a lot of them. And I'm really, really glad to be hosting this talk, because I am born in Bulgaria, so my connection in my heart to Eastern European beats, choirs, and so on is so deep, and so I was very honored to be hosting this talk. We are going to talk about your message as a rapper, also what music plays or what role music plays in times of war like right now and what power it holds. But first I would love to talk about your music. You said that you were starting as a rapper when you were, or like first rap things you did was when you were 11 or 12 or something. Is that right?
Yeah.
I can imagine it to be so cute, like little Alyona rapping when you were 11.
About hard teenagers' life. You know?
Love it, yeah. And then when you published your first song in 2018, it was in Russian. And now you are rapping in Ukrainian. Can you tell us why?
I dropped first song, I think it was 2008 or 9.
Oh.
8, yeah. And it was in Ukrainian. But then, almost 7 or 6 years, I write Russian songs because we all sitting in social network VK and Vkontakte, and there I find some like squad, some auditory for my rap, and I write for them. But after 2014, I found Ukrainian auditory, Ukrainian followers and Ukrainian guys who rap in the Ukrainian language, and I understand like, oh, there is some person who need Ukrainian rap. And I changed language and I go to work in kindergarten, and all my education for children was in Ukrainian language. My vocabulary started to be super big, and I stopped to speak Russian and do something in Russian. So all my works after, I think 2016 was in Ukrainian only.
Interesting. Yeah. And I'm so glad that you are starting to talk about your work as a teacher. I think that is so interesting. You were working as a preschool, like kindergarten teacher, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And now you stopped. Now you are a full-time artist. But you said during interviews that you feel like it's the same. Like being, like you're still a teacher? Is that right? What do you think about that? That is so interesting.
You know, I think if you have some light inside you, you always spread this light to people. And maybe beginning of my way was spread this light to children, but now I spread this to different, not only for children, you know. And children teach me too much. How to love without any reason, how to see beauty in something super small, how to forgive and forget in 15 seconds.
Wow,
it's very important, and you are more happy if you do all that thing that children do, because children came in this world super clean, without complex, but then they grow up and people around them, maybe even parents, put some not good seeds, and then it grow up and you have problem, and all your life you have way of raping, you know, with this problem, fix this problem, clean this complex, but you know, when you was child you was clean. So that's why my rap is about some body positive feminism, and like, you know, about something important to any person in this world, about ecologic, you know. And now, we have war, and my rap start to be more about safe, you know, about super important roots, super important things, because we have to remember our roots, our culture, every country, and love it and put it in our music.
Yes. Would you say that is your message as an artist, or like describe that again? What is your message? What is most important to you as a musician?
As a musician, first of all, that every person have to be themselves, have to respect their roots and respect their culture, and have to spread light, love, and something good, something.
Yes, yes.
Love.
And
Love
I
is good.
feel like your message and how you spread like your creative energy, but also your loving energy, your feminist energy, I think that is not only with your language and with how you speak and how you deliver your rap, it is also with the way your music videos look.
Yes.
Tell us about your music videos, because I love them. If you don't know them, you have to look them up afterwards. Tell them about it. How do you create those beautiful things?
First of all, all my team, we really love to find some interesting director who have super creative idea. And when we show them some track, some demo, you know, we always ask like, we need something special to people understand something, not usual, not documentary, but something super special. And for example, if we talk about my first video with which I started to be popular, you know, my track Fishes was about some unusual girls. But director of video, yeah, he not understand, but he decided to show second side of this word, like a girl who are prostitute. They are too like fishes under the water, you know, and he put it on video and people like, what?
Yeah.
The teacher and what?
Yes.
So, but this is another side and why not? Why not?
Yes.
So
I would love to know more about that. Can you tell us what rybki, which means fishes, what does that also mean? What was the meaning of this song you published? And that got really viral,
I think it's three sides, but because first side we really create AP with some rap singers about our pets, about our home animal, and I don't have a dog or cat, but I have fishes around my work table, you know, and like I write about fishes, but when I start to write, I start to think about me and my friends, because some of us have tattoo very early and people didn't respect it. Some have piercing, people didn't respect it. Some even boys with whom we want to have some good relationship, they don't understand it and they thought like we are different, we are in the other side, you know. And I create some world in my mind, like we are fishes and this is our aquarium, you know, this is our world, and person around us can put something in us, like rock, you know, but we are under the glass and it's not damaged us because we have our cool world and we are swag, you know, in our little world. So yeah, but if read only lyrics, you can understand like this is a girl with from street with red lights, you know. It's like so people can understand what they need to understand.
I love those like double meanings you have in your lyrics. Same thing I heard about your first debut, which was Pushka.
Album, yes.
Exactly, your first album, your debut album. What was it about? What was your message with this album?
It's really cool to speak about it with you because you showed me your tattoo before and you understand what is Pachenka.
Yes.
Because Pyshka, it's like about bread too. It's some kind of bread which is super you know, like soft, but big, but soft, and tastes good and smell good. So it's like for me.
This is what pushka means?
Not pishka.
Pishka.
It's like big piece of bread, like cake, candy. I don't know how to say, like pechenka. You know?
Exactly. We have to explain. So I showed her my tattoo, and I have a tattoo in Bulgarian on my arm, which says like. Pechenka
like
in Bulgarian
cookie.
is the baked
like
one,
too.
a baked cookie. But my grandma says that to me because she's like, I'm a baked girl, like I'm a confident and tough girl, and that's why she is saying to me pechinka, which is also like cookie, a baked thing.
So
yeah,
Pishka is more about like you when you're big and you're soft, you're tasty, you're cool and dope.
Yeah, so it's also.
But the same words in pronouns like Pishka, Pushka. So what is mean like gun? I'm gun. I'm so.
And isn't that also like this meaning of a bread and a soft thing and a soft body? Also, your message as a body positive rapper.
Yes.
Which importance has body positivity in your art?
Super important because, you know, some part of my life I was like the only one girl in school who are fat. And, you know, and all my way of my creative is the way where I want to say, like, I'm usual person, like you all. Yeah, I have different body, but I'm like you. I'm talented, I'm creative, I can speak, I can work, I can play, I can run, you know. And that's why for me body positive is super important in my creativity, in my career, because so many young girls look at me and they can have inspiration and to love their self, because many people thought before like body positive it's when you don't want to work with your body, you just want to be fat, you know. But no, because body positive it's about accepting your body, even if you are high, if you are small, if you are tall, if you are not, if you are thin, if you are fat. No, it's about different body. If your skin have different colors, maybe 3 colors in one body, you know, it's okay. So it's about accepting, and for me it was super important to talk about it with my country, with my nation, with Ukrainians.
Yes, we have a mic drop moment. Exactly. So, thank you. In some comment sections of YouTube videos, people start to say like, "Oh, you're the European Lizzo" or something, or "You are a Lizzo." I saw that a lot. Do you like that? What do you think about it?
For me, it's okay because if we talk about creativity in all the world, so only 5% is something new. 95% is something with inspiration. It's mix, and for me, it's okay because they talk like I have voice of Cardi B but body of Lizzo, you know. So you can
find so
you can create like a puzzle from me from different. For me, it's okay because me is me, and I am I, and my language is my language. So and my theme is my theme, and my melody is my melody. So it's cool for me. It's the reason to be proud of, you know. Lizzo, okay.
Lizzo
I love her. She's cool.
Her
Why not?
Exactly.
And because 3% is Lizzo, some colors of Netta Barzilai from Israel, and voice of Cardi B. They put me like puzzle.
This is such an honor, right? Because this very, very nice female artist too. Yes. So feminism is very, very important to you in your art and in your music. How is the reaction by your followers, or maybe not fans, but also fans, to those feminist messages you have?
I think this moving in my country is young, not so strong maybe, and I'm not 100% feminist, because not all super close to me, because I live in family where father was the minest, and for me it's my traditional, and my understanding is like this, because people can live in harmony even if some person are higher. It's okay. I don't want to be dominate in my family, you know, but sometimes, you know, if women really love to be driver of train, and in my country it can be possible. So for me it's like, why? It's not hard physical work. Women have good like she can good see, good hear, like it's not super physical hard, so why not?
And if you come out with
And
those,
like some other stereotypes, I love to ruin stereotypes because it's not okay. And feminism is super close to me in this ruin this stereotype because it's not okay.
yes, and we have that in the music industry so much, right? That
In
men
music,
help
also.
power.
And even if we talk about menstruation, talk in television about menstruation, it's period day of girl, it's okay, but no, it's like dirty. Why it's dirty?
Oh
No.
yeah. So you like to work also with other very nice female artists, and you have really, really nice songs with them. Is that important to you to work with other female artists?
Yes, and I always in my social media I always try to push some female music to show like female. It's not only about pussy and boobs, you know. It's sometimes it have super big heart and meaning and like in different genres and women can be. Head of genres in different countries. Like I'm head of rap in Ukraine. Yes,
exactly.
and like
You
it's
are.
okay. Yeah. Thank you.
That's
So
true.
it's okay, and it's not about concurration. It's about it's about music because music is language.
Yeah, totally. Let's talk about the power of music, especially in times of war. I have read that you, for example, said about yourself that you are a soldier on a cultural front.
Yeah.
What does that mean for you?
First of all, it's about subscribers and social media. I have many followers everywhere, and journalist invited me to interview, and I say yes for also. First 2 weeks, I think I gave more than 6 interviews every day. Like hour, and I have problem with eyes because phone, and I start to be a little bit blind, So because it's crazy, and doctor said like, no, 2 hours, not 6, not 9, it's not okay, And my front is to spread true information, to connect people who have something and who need something. They can help each other because even if we talk about animals, food, about home, about the car, everything, And I spread some information when I came to Europe about volunteering center here and about how Europe help Ukrainians, because not all people understand and not all people there feel it. And now they feel and understand it. It's important, And I 60 days, almost 60 days of war, I was in Ukraine. I work with pharmacy, and for me it was important to be there because, I'm not married, I don't have children, so if women with children go, it's okay. For me it was like, my parents is only my family, so I had to be with them. But in some day, my good friend died on the war, and I understand that I can't anymore cancel concert in Europe. I have to be here and speak and ask people, please give us weapon. And now we show all results of this, and I think, and I believe, I know that we will win, but we don't know when. So I always ask, please don't stop donate and do all the best from you, because we are good people, we are kindly people, and now you can see Ukrainians everywhere. And we are thankful people.
Yes. And you use your platforms like on Instagram, you use your platform on YouTube, and this is
TikTok,
so important.
everywhere,
TikTok, yes,
everywhere.
Yes, you have all of them, and I love that people are seeing you and responding. And what does that mean to you, that so many people give you also like compliments and say like, oh yes, thanks Alyona for spreading this message? Do you feel the support, or do you think that can be more?
I feel that I'm on the right way.
Yes.
That I do right, I do good. It's my way. And people always inspired me. Because when you drop some track or when you drop some video or some information, people, someone just say thank you, and it's okay for me. But someone write me on direct, and write some personal special thing. Like, for me it was hard. I'm person from Mariupol, for example, or Kharkiv, you know, and I don't cry 1 month. I have to be strong because I have children, but I heard your song, and now I'm closed in my room and I cry first time, and I feel that I need to cry often because it's hard, but I have children, you know, it's super personal information, but for me it's like, okay, I make life of some person better. It's okay. Yeah, I'm on the right way, so it's important.
I have goosebumps when I'm listening to you.
No.
Yes, really, because I feel it, yes, and it does make a change. And I really want to talk about that change because some people are, I heard about people that are like, music doesn't play a big role in like the path to peace.
Super big. If you're a musician nation, I think maybe not all nations love music so much and create music so much, because in Ukraine we have more than 2,000 folk Ukrainian native songs. It's too much, you know. So we create it in it is in our blood, in our roots. So song and humor, funny, it's in our blood too. And if you are stop to sing and stop to laughing, you can, I don't know, create the shelter and go and die. You know, just like. So why you have to live if you don't laugh and you don't sing? So it's about Ukrainian, and song give hope is the man. Song give energy. Sometimes it's energy to cry. Sometimes it's energy to believe in yourself, to be strong, because everybody tired. People in Ukraine tired. People here tired to hear about war every day. People dying. You're gonna go crazy. It's not okay. So sometimes music give us power to believe in winning, to start new day, to be happy. It's important for children too, for example. So children have to cry every day. No.
Yes, right. So it's also about healing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like healing your soul to then move on and keep going.
And keep going.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what I think is very interesting that we have those really viral and special songs. For example, in Germany we have Ein bisschen Frieden, which was the German song that won the Eurovision Song Contest a lot of time ago. And then, for example, John Lennon's Give Peace a Chance was a very big song about anti-war and about peace. Of course, we have a lot of songs from you, anti-war, powerful songs like Kupala. And I think so too, that it's very powerful to connect people and to heal people. Do you also think it holds a power, for example, us Germans, when we listen to your music or somebody else's, to know that we have a power to help? Do you think it also that music has a power so that we know what to do? Do you think that's true?
Yes, even if you don't understand language, always when you go to support some artists from Ukraine, part of money Ukrainian artists put to charity, to soldier, to animal, to women and children, you know, so it's always your charity also. So you came, you listen some interesting music, you feel this vibe, feel this energy, maybe find something new, something cool for you, and do charity with this group. So yeah, it's the one of way how you can help. Why not?
Right. Yes. Let's talk about that, how we can help as people who are not maybe personally part of the war of aggression, and maybe some people who are sitting here have a connection to Ukraine or Russia, and some of us don't have those, and still we are so important in this war. What can we do? What is important?
Important that, like, for example, in Germany, in every city you have volunteering center. Germany really helps so much Ukrainians, and you always can go and ask, maybe they need some helping. It can be something small. It can be just one pills about like pain or something, from temperature, you know. It can be some girl stuff, you know. Or maybe, it's something easy that you have everywhere, but in your home, but they need it and you didn't know that they need it. So sometimes they need donations, sometimes they need hand helping, just for one day, for 1 hour, to take some stuff inside or take outside. And second way is watching some news from Ukraine. They always have QR code to donate. And third way is going to Ukrainian musician concert. Open for yourself some interesting new music and do donation, like with to buy ticket, like buy ticket and this donation. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also maybe the charity of spending the time and really listening to what, for example, you have to say and other artists have to
from
say.
the stage here, we're always talking about something. Yeah.
Yes, you will have a gig tonight on the Reeperbahn Festival at 11:30. So, of course, everybody who is here has to go, and I will go. So you really have to meet us there. How do you feel, especially right now and after this invasion? How is it for you to be on stage and to have this, to bring out this music and to play in those emotional times? How is that feeling for you?
For me, it's okay, because in the beginning of the war, I didn't know how I can get microphone, go to stage, and play my music, because my music is not lyrical. It's rap, it's power, or it's dancing, but it's not music to cry. But all emotion was about crying, and I can't even imagine. But then I understand that all tired to cry, and music which have some energy, hope, and rocking, it's okay. And then I go to stage and understand that this my way too. So I'm soldier, this my gun. Nobody didn't teach me how to shoot from gun, but I have microphone, this is my gun. And I talk to people, even if only Ukrainians are near from me. Before I was like star, they was my fan. Now we are relatives, we are neighbors. We see each other, and I miss home too. I'm in Europe, and I can, like buy ticket on plane and fly to Ukraine. I can. On my road to home, it's like 20 or 25 hours, and it's hard because it's 3-4 train different. It's hard. And when I talk to these people, I give them hope. When I talk to European auditory, I say thanks for them, because it's important, because every person do donation, every person. And it's important to feel appreciate, thankful for this. So, yeah.
Did you experience those moments when you play your music, which maybe has another meaning, but right now it has a different one? How does that feel?
Super much, yeah, super much. For example, I have song "Тихо діти сплять." It's song about ecological situation. And when I create this song, I created on Bali Island, and it was the dirtiest place for me in my life. I'm not enjoying this place. And I created, and I ask all people, when children go to sleep, like, we have to do our planet cleaner, and now safety, because I have a line in this song about tanks, about technique, about warrior, but I created in 2020. Wow. There was I don't think about it, but now it's second meaning. And now we push some track with Jerry Hale about Easter. Easter in Ukraine is super big, traditional celebrating, and we create song about lockdown, Corona, when you can meet relatives. But now people can meet relatives, but not about Corona, because of war, because some relatives not come in you're celebrating any time, because they are dying, and it's second meaning, and it's crazy, it's super crazy. And many songs change the meaning, because of war.
That holds so much power to me, and I'm so glad that you talked about so many things that is like your message of music and what we can do. And I don't even think we have so much time left, but if somebody has maybe 1 or 2 questions, I would love to hand the microphone to you. Maybe for one question. I don't know if we have so much time. If not, that is fine too. You can find Alyona on this place right here on the festival. We have one question. Yes. Can somebody hand a beautiful microphone to this first row? Hi, Umeima.
Hi, thank you for letting me ask this question. What would you say makes you happy right now?
I fell in love. and I have appreciate from man, you know. It's make me happy, and because I'm not alone, you know. And some good news from my country always make me happy. And the biggest thing that made me happy when I'm on stage, and I always ask Ukrainians under the stage in different countries, in different cities, like, are you happy here? And I see shining and bright in their eyes, and I understand, like, okay, these people in a safety place, they're happy, so yeah, it's our winning too. So it's make me super happy. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Alyona, for this beautiful talk. And of course, everybody who is here has to come at 11:30, 23:30, to the venue. Look it up if you don't knew about it. And I'm very, very glad that I had
Thank you
the
so
chance
much
to
for
talk
your
to you.
attention. Yeah, thank you.